Rain clung to his trembling lashes as the billionaire leaned in, desperation cracking the strength in his voice. "Act as my wife," he whispered. And in that single breath, Lena Carver's quiet life shattered. Before this story truly begins, ask yourself something. If a wealthy stranger begged you in the middle of a roaring storm to pretend to be their spouse just for one night, would you walk away? Or would you hear them out? Tell me in the comments. What would your heart choose? Lena was soaked, her coat plastered to her skin, her hair dripping down her cheeks as she stepped out of the downtown convenience store. The night was bitter, the kind of cold that reached straight through clothing and pressed itself against bone. She had only wanted to buy ointment and cheap bandages for the blister on her heel. Nothing more. A normal night. A forgettable night. But the universe had other plans. As she stepped under the dim street lamp, the rain thickened. She pulled her bag tighter to her chest and hurried toward the bus stop, only to stop short when she saw him. A man stood beneath the flickering light across the street. Tall, sharp, drenched in the storm as though he didn't feel the rain at all. His suit, expensive, tailored, unmistakably custom, clung to him like a second skin. His dark hair was plastered to his forehead, and yet nothing about him looked disheveled. He looked haunted, like a man running from a ghost. Lena froze. Something in her chest tightened unexpectedly. He wasn't looking at her. He was staring down the street, breath coming fast, fists clenched like he was at war with the night. Then he turned. Their eyes met, and just like that, something shifted. He took one unsteady step toward her, then another. Before she could react, he was standing in front of her, close enough for her to see the tremor in his jaw, close enough for her to see the raw fear behind the storm-dark eyes. "Please," he said softly. His voice cracked. She blinked at him. Sorry. Do I know you?" "No," he whispered. "But I need your help." The rain pounded harder, spilling down the edges of their hair, running in rivulets down their faces. He swallowed. "Act as my wife." Lena stared at him, speechless. "What?" "Just tonight," he said, desperation pushing through every word. "Please." Her heart stumbled. This had to be a joke, some strange prank. People didn't walk up to strangers in the rain and say things like that. But there was no humor in his expression, no cruelty, just torment. "I don't understand," she whispered. He breathed out shakily. "I can explain, but not here. Please, come with me."